I just let Google's AI tear my website apart. And honestly, it found things I had no idea were wrong. We're talking broken structure, missing metadata, performance issues, stuff that takes a professional auditor hours to find. And this tool did it in about 60 seconds. It's called Google Pomelli, it's completely free, and if you have a website, you need to see this. Here's the thing about website audits. Most business owners know their site probably has issues. Maybe it loads a little slow. Maybe it doesn't rank as well as it should. But actually figuring out what's wrong? That usually means one of three things. You hire an SEO agency and spend a few $100s for a report. You spend an afternoon learning how to use tools like Screaming Frog or SEMrush. Or you just ignore it and hope for the best. None of those are great options if you're a small business owner, a freelancer, or someone who just wants their website to work properly. And that's exactly the gap Google Pomelli is trying to fill. Google Pomelli is a free AI tool that performs a complete website audit right in front of you, live, as you watch. You type in a URL, hit go, and it starts crawling. You can actually see it working. It's pulling together technical issues, content problems, SEO signals, accessibility flags, all in one pass, all for free. It lives at labs.google.com/Pomelli. And yes, this is a real Google product. It's in their Labs program, which is where Google tests experimental tools before a wider rollout. That means you're getting early access to something that most people don't even know exists yet. Let me show you what it actually does. When you run an audit, Pomelli breaks down your site across 4 main areas. First is technical health. This covers things like page load speed, server response time, mobile friendliness, and whether your pages are structured in a way search engines can actually read. These are the kinds of things that quietly kill your rankings without you ever knowing why. Second is on-page SEO. Pomelli checks your title tags, meta descriptions, heading structure, and whether your content is matching what people are actually searching for. If any of that is missing or broken, it flags it and tells you what to fix. Third is content quality. This is where it gets interesting. It's not just looking at whether you have text on the page, it's evaluating whether that content is clear, useful, and well organized. That's a harder thing to check automatically, and it's impressive that a free tool is doing it at all. Fourth is accessibility. Broken alt text on images, missing labels on forms, low contrast text, these are issues that affect real users and also affect your search rankings, and most site owners have no idea they're there. Alright, let me walk you through exactly what an audit looks like. You go to labs.google.com/Pomelli, paste in your website URL, and hit audit. Within a few seconds it starts populating results. You're not staring at a loading screen, you can literally watch it scan your pages one by one. That live feedback is actually one of the coolest parts of using it. When the audit finishes, you get a summary view with issues grouped by severity. Critical issues at the top, warnings in the middle, and informational notes at the bottom. In a recent audit I ran, the critical issues caught were things like a missing H1 tag on the homepage, which tells Google and users nothing about what the page is actually about, and images without alt text. On the SEO side, it flagged pages with duplicate meta descriptions, which dilutes how each page gets indexed. The fix recommendations are written in plain English. It doesn't just say your H1 is missing. It tells you what an H1 is, why it matters, and what you should put there. That's the difference between a tool built for developers and a tool built for everyone. Now the obvious question is, how does this compare to the paid tools? Pomelli is not going to replace a full SEMrush or a Ref subscription if you're running a serious SEO operation. Those tools do backlink analysis, keyword tracking, competitor research, rank monitoring, a whole ecosystem of things Pomelli doesn't touch. But here's the thing. For a small business owner, a consultant, or someone who just wants to know what's broken on their site right now, Pomelli is genuinely useful. It covers the most impactful issues, the technical and on-page problems that actually move the needle, and it does it for free, in under a minute, with no login required. Compare that to Lighthouse, which is another free Google tool. Lighthouse is great, but it only tests one page at a time and requires you to open Chrome DevTools to use it. Pomelli crawls your whole site and presents everything in one readable interface. That's a meaningful upgrade for anyone who isn't a developer. So who is this actually for? If you're a small business owner and you've never audited your website, start here. Run it today. The issues it surfaces are exactly the things that are holding your site back from ranking and converting. If you're a freelancer or agency, Pomelli is a great first-pass tool before you go deeper with paid software. It's fast enough that you can run it during a sales call to show a prospect their issues in real time. That's a compelling move. And if you've been meaning to hire someone to audit your site but haven't pulled the trigger, Pomelli is a solid sanity check. You might find the issues are simpler than you thought, and you can fix them yourself. Go try it right now. The URL is labs.google.com/Pomelli. I'll put it in the description below. Paste in your site and see what comes back. I'd genuinely love to know what it finds for you. Drop the most surprising issue in the comments. If this was helpful, subscribe for more videos like this. Every week I cover free and low-cost AI tools that actually make a difference for people running businesses and websites without a full tech team behind them. See you in the next one.